This Zoom session is being brought to you by the Fractal Water. Okay, today we do 1.9 and 1.10. 1.9, we solve equations by graphs and by algebra. And 1.10, we do talk about direct, inverse, and joint variation. We begin. So let's start with an equation. X squared plus 9 equals 0. Solved by graphing and by algebra. Well, with graphing, if you graph x equals x squared plus 9, we get a parabola, but it misses the x-axis entirely, so it does not have any real number solutions. No good. But if we did by algebra, we would transpose 9, x squared equals -9, x equals plus or minus root -9. Again, not a real number. We have to invent what are called complex numbers. Although between you and me, I prefer to call them planar numbers. And the square root of -1 is usually called an imaginary unit. I prefer to call it a lateral unit, but that's just my notation. All right, so okay, so to solve this, we have to go beyond real numbers and planar graphing and go into complex numbers, but that's for later. Here's a simple one. X minus 4 equals 5x plus 12. Okay, algebraically, it's simple enough. We write the equation, we do some transpose. We transpose 5 to x to the left by subtracting it from both sides. We transpose 4 to the right by adding it to both sides. So x minus 4x, 5x equals 12x plus 4. So negative 4x equals 16. So x equals 16 over -4. So x is -4. All right. Now the graphic solution is we graph y equals 5x plus 12, graph y equals x minus 4. The two lines meet at a single point, -4 by -8. So the solution is x equals -4. Here we have 16x to the fourth equals 625. Okay, algebraically, we divide both sides by 16 and then take a fourth root. X is plus or minus fourth root of 625 over 16, which is x is plus or minus 2.5. The graphic solution, well, we graph this. We graph y equals 16x to the fourth, this U-shaped curve. Y equals 625, this horizontal line. It meets, the two curves meet at x equals 25 and x equals 2.5, excuse me, and x equals -2.5. Here's another one at x minus 5 all to the fourth minus 80 equals 0. Okay, we first transpose 80, x minus 5 to the fourth equals 80. Take a fourth root, x minus 5 is plus or minus fourth root of 80. Add 5 to both sides, so x equals 5 plus or minus fourth root of 80. Those are the two solutions. If we graph it, if we graph y equals x minus 5 to the fourth minus 80, you get this U-shaped curve, which meets the x-axis here and here at 5 plus or minus fourth root of 80. Here we have x to the fourth equals 10 minus x cubed. Now, all right, if you have a calculator, they often have very convenient calculation. There's a button here, yellow calc there, by which you can, after you graph a curve, you can have it estimate solutions, and very useful. So one of the things I have a calculator for. Anyhow, if you graph, well, okay, what you do is graph y equals x to the fourth minus 10 plus x cubed and find when it equals 0. So you get this curious looking graph with a kind of a bump in the middle here. And it crosses the x-axis at here and here at x equals -2.92 approximately, and y equals 1.572 approximately. Okay.